is the new Cape Town bylaw that's just been passed now with regards to cell phones. I know you had an interesting story about something that happened over this past weekend.
Absolutely. I was actually in KZN and I was driving with a friend of mine who had her phone on speaker and drove with the phone on speaker, and we were pulled off by the cops for having the phone on speaker. I didn't even realise. I thought that's the point of having your phone on speaker. But another friend of mine went out this weekend, rushed out the minute the bylaw came in. I think this was a very responsible citizen. Put a hands-free kit installed into his car.
Wonderful,
it was about R1,000 to do that. I said, wow, that's pricey.
It's an investment.
And his comment was, you know what, it is pricey, but it's better than getting the 5,000 or 500 rand fine, or the fact that your phone is going to get confiscated. But Kia, you actually know all the stats, all the amounts that you actually get fined, and the right procedure that's going to happen.
Well, basically what happens is that you do get a 500 rand fine when they initially do find you using your phone, and then after that also confiscate your phone.
So
that's about 24 hours.
Immediately.
They take it away immediately. You do get your SIM, but they do take your phone from you, and then of course you need to make sure that you pay that amount the next day. And we had the chance to go and see exactly what the procedures are all about, because last Thursday this rollout happened. Let's go take a look.
Last week, Cape Town saw the introduction of a new bylaw that gives authorities the right to confiscate cell phones being used by motorists while driving. Our cameras were invited along to witness this new law being enforced. JP Smith, Mayoral Committee member for Safety and Security, is confident that this new measure will have a positive effect on road safety.
The reason for this particular provision in the bylaw is that we saw the 3,000 to 8,000 fines a month that we write against cell phones is not having an effective impact. It's not changing the level of compliance on the road. So what we've had to start doing is find a way to impact on that behavior. We believe that the impoundment of the phone for 24 hours will do that.
The new bylaw that came into effect on the 2nd of July forms part of the provincial road safety campaign to cut road deaths in half by 2014.
Earlier this week, one of our officers was in time to arrive at a crash scene to see a guy gurgling to death in his own blood behind his steering wheel, and on the footwell next to him lies his cell phone with a half-completed text message. We want you not to be one of those statistics. For that extra few seconds it takes to put in that hands-free kit, there is no justification for not doing it.
Anyone caught talking on a mobile phone or sending text messages from it while driving will have their device impounded for 24 hours and will have to pay 500 rand to get it released the following day. The bylaw states that cell phones can only be used in a car with the hands-free kit.
The phone is placed in front of the person in a container. That container is sealed with 2 seals with unique seal numbers on. The seal numbers are recorded on the receipt given to the member of the public. And when they come the next day, the seal is broken in front of them and the phone taken out of the box. And before we do that, we allow them to take the SIM card, the memory card out of the phone, switch the phone off so that they don't have to worry about the phone being tampered with in any way.
Confiscated cell phones could be collected at the Gallows Hills Traffic Department in Greenpoint after 24 hours. Motorists would have to show their identity books.
The thing we track are the road fatalities. There is this perception that traffic officers do stuff because they make money. No amount of fines brings more money to my department. My directorate doesn't get 1 extra cent because of any fines we write. We have only one performance indicator that the traffic department is measured by, and that is if you brought down the overall road fatality figure. In 2008, we had 1,870 road fatalities in the city. Every year, consistently, we've brought that down by 100, 120, 150. In this last year now, that figure is just on 1,200. We believe that with this action today against the cell phones, we'll be able to cut that by another 100, 150, maybe 200. Cell phones is one of the 4 big contributors to road fatalities on our roads. I hope that other cities will follow suit. We all have the public asking us to make the roads safer around them. We all have traffic departments trying to find ways to do this, and I would suggest that this is one of the more creative ways of achieving that.
Will the Mother City's zero tolerance approach work, and will it be rolled out to other provinces? Send us your tweets and Facebook comments, but not while driving.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.